Well, we got time for one more story.
Yeah, let's do one more.
All right. We all love Vag. Most of us, anyway.
Yes, for everybody except Moogle.
True. Are you hip to the Vagacial?
The what?
The Vagacial.
No. The Vagacial?
Let's find out about the Vagacial.
All right, let's please.
In my 20-something years on this earth, I have never been for a facial. I have, however, had a Vagacial.
A Vagacial?
A Vagacial.
Okay.
If you haven't heard of the treatment, yes, it's exactly what it sounds like. A facial for your lady parts.
Jesus God. Time.
Exactly. And money.
And money, yeah.
When I was asked if I wanted to try out a Vagacial, I jumped on the chance.
Can you read me the name of the author, please?
Let's see. What's the name of this person who wrote this?
Gerald Jones.
Let's see.
Molly Smith.
I cannot. Let's see. I don't have a name.
Okay.
I'm looking for it, but I can't find it.
Damn.
All right. Getting back to the Vagacial.
Okay.
When I was asked if I wanted to try out a Vagacial, I jumped at the chance. I've been intrigued since I first heard about it a year ago. A vagina facial? How could I say no? But I had...
I know what that is.
A vagina facial.
Look at that picture Demon put in there. What the hell?
That might be it.
Is that the guy giving a Vagacial?
It could be.
Oh.
So, let's see.
Wait a minute. To answer, Jackal One answered the question of what's her name? Lakeisha Cunt.
Yes. Let's see here. How could I say no? But I had to wonder whether it was really necessary. I mean, should you really be treating your area down there with as much or more love and care as your face? Something told me that, well, maybe we should.
What was that exactly? What a face does she have?
I don't know. A Vagacial is typically done 10 days post-wax.
Okay.
So I hopped on over to the Fuzz Wax Bar on Queen West in Toronto to get all spruced up. After being reminded how grueling a wax can be, I was down to get my feminine area nice and pampered.
Okay.
In between the wax and treatment, I tried out the Fuzz V Mask and the Fuzz Hydrating Body Lotion at home.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Well, these chicks are, they're working on their twats.
I guess.
I applied the mask after a shower and let it sit for the recommended 5 minutes, the whole time feeling refreshing, tingling sensation. Then I slathered on the lotion and again felt incredibly rejuvenated.
Wow.
This was a whole new feeling unless you've taken the time to mask and lotion your lady parts.
Yeah.
I can tell you've never felt anything like it before.
No. Okay.
After that, I was pretty excited to get the Vagacial. Actually, I was more than excited. I was literally craving the treatment.
Wow.
If the mask and the lotion were any indication, I knew it would be good. Really good.
You know, the words that she uses, this chick must get cock drunk in a hurry.
Yeah, she needs somebody to massage her clit.
Jesus Christ.
10 days later, I step back into fuzz, strip down, and let the fuzzologist.
The fuzzologist.
The fuzzologist.
That's a job, huh?
Do her thing. It went much better, quicker than I expected. The treatment only takes 15 minutes, and no, it wasn't awkward. For both visits, I felt totally comfortable and relaxed. So she doesn't mind some lady
fingering her.
Fingering her, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Here's how it went down.
All right.
Interesting choice of words.
Exactly.
First, the esthetician, that's ESTHETICIAN, esthetician, wipe down the area using the antibacterial I Love My Muff wipe.
I gotta look that up on Amazon.
And she wasn't shy about it.
Let's see.
This was followed by an all-natural body scrub made with sugar, glycerin, and salt. A combo that gets rid of skin cells and leaves the region feeling smooth.
Well, you can, if you want to, buy I Love My Muff Fresh Wipes at Amazon for $22. Just thought I'd share.
Okay. She then put a hot, but not too hot, towel over the area.
Okay.
This was one of my favorite parts of the whole treatment.
Wow.
Heating up my snatch.
Yeah. Sounds like she's a cold fish.
Yeah. Next up, she applied the same V-mask I used at home and let it sit for 5 minutes. It was just as good as I remembered, refreshing and soothing. Once the 5 minutes was up, she used a hot towel again to wipe away the mask. At this point, the fuzzologist usually removes the ingrown hairs that are trapped under the skin, but luckily I didn't have any.
How sexy.
I guess this would be somewhat painful, but it was actually one of the main reasons women get vagacials.
Vagacials.
To get rid of irritating and unwanted ingrowns. It sure beats trying to pick at them yourself. I kind of wish I had some just so I could see what this step was all about. I feel like I missed out on part of the treatment.
Oh, that sucks.
I don't have any ingrown hairs that you could pick out, so god damn it. I feel like I'm missing out somehow.
She got fucked over on this deal.
Sure. Instead, we went on to the high-frequency wand, which she moved along the skin. It treats deep-rooted ingrown hairs, but also sanitizes the area, enhances blood circulation, and allows for the products to penetrate more deeply into the skin. It doesn't hurt, but you do feel a slight tickle. The treatment ends with the hydrating body lotion, which calms the area with ingredients like aloe vera, peppermint, and chamomile.
You know, I'm going to stop you just for a minute. I don't know what the fuck that is the demon just posted in there, but I can't imagine how humanity fucking goes on with that shit even existing.
That's pussy mouth.
The hell?
It's cunt mouth.
What in the world would you ever need that for?
Well, it's just, it's like having the benefits of a pussy and the feeling of a blowjob, I guess.
I guess, but no eyes?
Well, they don't want to see what's coming.
Guess not.
Wow. Jeez.
I don't know what's worse, your story or the pictures.
I don't know. I think the pictures complement the story.
All right. That is like vagina masks. Not bad. Okay.
All right.
All right.
5 hours later, my skin looks and feels amazing.
Wow.
Post-Vagacial, I was told to avoid exercise, saunas, and tanning beds, or washing with a scented product for the next 24 hours. Mm-hmm. Basically, the perfect excuse to skip my 8 a.m. spin class.
Oh.
So would I do it again? Since you can buy the mask, the lotion, and exfoliating scrub from the wax bar, you can do most of the treatment right from the comfort of your own home. But if you suffer from painful ingrowns and unwanted bumps in your feminine region, this treatment is worth the money.
Wow.
The one big takeaway I got from this process is that we should take better care of our skin down there. It's the one area of our body that's neglected when it comes to skincare, and we should be treating it with a little more love. Plus, most of us are capable of doing our own nails at home, but that doesn't stop us from getting a manicure. Sometimes it's nice to leave these things to the professionals.
Next week, she'll get an ass angel.
Right. So, to go back to Miss Taylor Page, whom I sent the article to earlier in the week.
Yeah. Does she know a fuzzologist?
She was not aware of it at the time.
Okay.
But I sent her the link to the article.
Mm-hmm.
And her response to that was absolutely classic.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I said to her, next time I take you to get your nails done, I will have to check and see if the salon offers a Vagacial package. Her reply? Well, thanks, but no thanks. I don't want some chink cleaning around in my twat. I already take care of my shit. If your cunt is dysfunctional and smelly, then what good are you as a woman?
Well, she's got a point there.
So that put the end to that.
Yeah.
So no Vagacial.
No Vagacial for her?
No.
She's already got a cotton candy taste?
Pretty much.
So you've heard?
I take care of that shit myself. I don't need some chink poking around in my twat.
That's right. Jesus Christ. And this is what we bring to 2006.
And that wraps up the CMS for the first show of 2015.
Yeah.
Demon's got the picture of a Vagacial being handled.
Let's see. Works?
I think so.
Ugh.
So there you are.
Fantastic.
All right. I think Lemmy would be proud.
I think he would too. I'm
Sure.
sure he's given some fucking Lemmy Vagacials many times.
Right. All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up for the first show of 2016, rather, and the first show of the 20th anniversary of the Classic Metal Show.
Amazing.
Yeah, amazing. Well, we want to thank our friends and our contributors tonight, everybody in the Classic Metal Show chat room, Jasmine St. Clair, our good friend Bob Nobandian, and, of course, you, Chris Aiken, for being a part of the Classic Metal Show.
Glad I could contribute.
Sure. All right. Well, I'm going to get out of here. I think the only appropriate thing to do is to end with a Motorhead song.
Think so, too.
And would you happen to like to make the choice?
If you have it, Remember Me, I'm Gone from Iron Fist.
Remember Me, I'm Gone. I got it.
That's the one.
All right.
Appropriate for Lemmy.
I agree. Well, Lemmy is gone, but his spirit and his music and his example will remain.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, I'm looking forward to 2016. So, again, I appreciate everybody for being a part of the show, and Happy New Year.
Yeah. Our
All right. We're going to get out of here. We'll be back next Saturday. We'll do this thing all over again. So I'm going to leave you with some Motorhead. Remember Me, I'm Gone, in memory of Lemmy. So until next Saturday night, this is Neeley, along with my very good friend
Chris Hagen.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye, kids.